All right, so I'm back one last time as we're getting ready to roll out to SMORR. It's Sunday. We leave on Wednesday. I'll probably combine this with a loaded up video, rock and rolling down to SMORR as well. So little maybe in travel shots of the crawler hauler type kind of thing. So wrapping up all the loose ends, I bought the giant, this thing is giant, 24-inch crescent wrench. I call this now like the circus wrench. The thing is huge. You need that giant wrench to fit the key slots on the busted knuckle off-road 70-75 2.5-inch lower links. I got those all tightened up. I threw some witness marks on there with a Sharpie. I didn't have any of that paint pen stuff. And then I got that vented. So I'll show you what I did here real quick with that. So first off, I got my first real wall hanger. I could hang some bent links on the walls, but that was the driver's side from SMORR 2025, 20th anniversary, random tree stump. Used it as a pivot point, and that guy was there. So I got a little wound here still from that. I should have touched up the paint here on there, but I made these vented kick panels more or less, so you can see straight through. This is more of that 080 polycore, and this stuff is just awesome to work with. So cuts like wood, cuts like aluminum, cuts like plastic, kind of a little bit of everything. I just run a jigsaw on it. I transferred my hole pattern over, bent the floor pan in there a little straighter because that was all boogered up as well from leaning on that stump. But I got both sides of that done. I did take this thing for a rip. I mentioned previously, oh, this side's done here as well. That's pretty cool. Hopefully it gets us, you know, some nice ventilation, and at the same time doesn't allow a lot of debris to come flying at us. So when I wrapped the exhaust in that video, I talked about how sitting here idling in the shop, it wasn't smoking and stinking like every Harley pipe I've ever wrapped in my life. I took this thing out, I power washed it, got it all cleaned up, and took it for, I don't know, half a dozen laps around the neighborhood. And by the time I came rolling back in, this thing was smoldering, just stanking. So I don't know if that was a combination of the water steaming off of the wrap, or if getting on the throttle, I finally got enough heat down these pipes, being a much larger pipe and much larger exhaust than the atypical Harley I've wrapped, and she started smoldering. So I'm going to take it for a few more laps here. All I've got left, I've got my link bars tight, I've got my vented panels, I got the heat extractors, we'll call them, in the hood, and everything has been fluids checked, nut and bolt, etc., ready to rock and roll. So all I've got left on my little cheat sheet here is pack my tools, throw the high lift in the truck because I use that for changing tire on the side of the road, and then pretty much organize my pickup truck. Back seat's kind of like destroyed. It's just, you know, it's a work truck for me. So dropping stuff on the floor here. But that's that. Street driving, trying to cook the exhaust. It's stinky. It's getting a lot better though. I think this is going to be my last lap. Went out, drove around about, I don't know, 15 miles, give or take. It was probably 5. But I always love cruising this thing around out in the country, around town, all the kids waving at it, and rolls down the road really good. I've only got like 6 pounds of air in the front, 4 pounds in the rear. It's pretty squishy, but we're gonna tuck it in the garage, finish all the little loose ends of packing for Crawl the Ozarks. We'll see you guys on the road. As always, thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Do something cool in your garage. That was a fun little ride.